रोलिंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग डॉक्टर बघेल।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर। मैं डॉक्टर BS बघेल, मेरे साथ हैं यहाँ डॉक्टर रमन यादव, प्रोफेसर, गोरखपुर मेडिकल कॉलेज। तो सर आज हम आयुष्मान हैदराबाद में हैं और हमारे जो नेशनल एंड इंटरनेशनल फैकल्टी है आप लोग हैं और बहुत सारे डेलीगेट्स आए हुए, मोर देन 1000। तो सर आयुष्मान में जो ईयर सर्जरी के लिए जो प्रोग्राम होता है उसमें सर क्या क्या आप उम्मीद करते हैं कि रेजिडेंट सीख के जाते होंगे यहाँ से, जो न्यू डॉक्टर्स हैं या
ISOCON is the national conference based for the otology only. And in otology, this is a fantastic platform to learn uh, for the beginners, for the practitioners, and even for the legends who are expert in their fields. There are a lot of things to gain for everybody. If you talk about for the residents only or for the beginners, those who are just starting their practice, the basic surgeries like basic surgeries and the concept of the disease like CSOM for the and skills in the mastoid surgery. What are the different types of mastoid surgery which we are in trends? Modified radical mastectomy, and what are the newer trends in the modified radical mastectomy like mastoid obliteration, ossiculoplasty. These are the advanced and newer trends on which otologists are focusing.
Sir, many times in our practice, children are suffering from ear problems, and very common symptom is discharge in ear and hearing loss. Many times their schooling is very affected by the ear problem. So उनके पेरेंट्स के लिए सर ऐसे आप क्या बताना चाहेंगे कि जो बच्चों को उनकी स्कूल में प्रॉब्लम ना हो, उनको किस तरह से अपने ईयर ड्राई रखना या ईयर को नॉर्मल रखने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए पेरेंट्स को?
The most common problem among children is the otitis media with effusion, in which they do not understand whether they are suffering through any disease, but they suffer from the hearing loss. Because of that, their education, their skill, their social development, everything get affected. This is very important for the parents to understand whether their child is hearing properly or not. Many times being a parent we say अरे उसने ध्यान नहीं दिया होगा, वो मेरी बात सुनता नहीं है, he don't bother for the hearing. But actually your child is not hearing basically. So whenever you feel that your child is not hearing to you, you must get checked by the ENT surgeon so that you can pick the problem of hearing early to intervene in. This is important.
So many times parents are not serious, and what should we do as a doctor कि हमें क्या ऐसा स्टेप हम बच्चे को इंस्ट्रक्शन दें, जैसे कुछ सर 10 ईयर या मोर देन 10 ईयर्स के बच्चे होते हैं तो कई बार नहीं समझते कुछ पॉइंट्स को, तो हमें बच्चों को कुछ 1 2 3 करके कुछ तरह से क्या पॉइंट देने चाहिए कि उनकी ईयर ड्रम नॉर्मल रहे और साथ में उनको हियरिंग में आगे जो एडल्ट बनते हैं बच्चे, अपने एडल्ट होके बड़े होते हैं तो उनको प्रॉब्लम मतलब बढ़ना नहीं होना, जैसे इंक्रीज हो जाता है।
बच्चों के लिए इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट to give them tips that if this is happening to you, you should consult to your parents. It's very difficult. Best is to educate the parents, and you can educate even the school also. You can educate the teachers of basic classes how to pick this kind of problem in class.
सर मेनी टाइम्स इन आवर रूटीन लाइफ डे टू डे एक्टिविटी जैसे हम नहाते हैं या हमारा मॉर्निंग का डाइट रहता है, मॉर्निंग का जैसे सर ब्रेकफास्ट एंड लंच एंड डिनर, तो ये चीज़ें क्या हमारे जो हेल्थ के लिए या हमारे ईयर या ENT फील्ड के लिए कुछ इफेक्ट डालती हैं?
You want to say ear health with the good diet.
यस डाइट सर हैबिट, जैसे नहाते हुए कहा जाता है पानी नहीं जाना चाहिए.
There's nothing like कि water should not enter into the ear, but best is you should the know ear is has its own self cleansing property.
Yes.
You just don't need to clean your ear with the water or anything.
Yes.
Or with the bud. If you have any itching problem, then it is a different thing. Otherwise, you just don't need to clean your ears with water or earbuds.
Yes.
The self cleansing, it has a self cleansing property.
Yes, no doubt. And sir, what is the role of diet?
Role of diet has a fantastic role, but diet is not only for the ear, only for the eye, only for the liver or muscles. Diet is for the overall development of the
Whole body.
The main important thing is adenoid facies.
Yes.
The child with who is having adenoid facies or adenoids problem, they are bad eaters. Those who are having a very large tonsils, they may be slow eaters.
Yes.
But these diseases, whether they cause anorexia, this is not in literature.
Sir, you say we should avoid just tonsil problems. Many times children are suffering from allergy. So, what should you do? What should you advise for tonsillitis and chronic sinusitis? So, जिससे वो प्रॉब्लम हो उसको डिटेरियोरेट ना हो और ईयर उसका नॉर्मल रहे.
The best thing is to address these diseases as early as possible.
Yes.
And efficiently.
For such sinus clearance or for tonsillar problems, so you should say 1 to 3 कुछ points देना चाहिए.
If a child is suffering through chronic tonsillitis or recurrent tonsillitis, along with recurrent nasal problems, then definitely you have to treat this efficiently. For recurrent nasal problems, especially in children or even in adults, children they cannot do nasal lavage or neti, etc.
Yes, sir.
But adult person can do regular nasal
Cleaning.
douche and neti, this kind of simple cleaning procedures can take care of your nasal problems, mesortic nasal problems, until unless it is not a fungal sinusitis or chronic rhinosinusitis or diseases going into the sphenoid sinus. For the routine, you can do nasal douche and neti,
Yes, sir.
just to prevent nasal problems.
Sir, for tonsillitis, what is the precautions?
For tonsillitis,
because
if you have a
tonsillitis
large tonsils, but it is not getting infected regularly, then large tonsils are not a problem.
So it can affect the ear problem.
Very large tonsils which are causing kissing tonsils, if they are causing obstruction in obstructive sleep apnea, then this is a different thing. Otherwise, grade 2 or even grade 3 tonsils which are not infected, they don't cause any problem to you.
ओके सर, तो ईयरिंग पे सर बहुत ज़्यादा असर आएगा अगर कुछ पेरेंट्स और जो बच्चे हैं वो बात मानते हैं, तो ओवरऑल हीयरिंग हमारी जो ओटोलॉजी में बात ये आ रही है कि हमारी हीयरिंग नॉर्मल रहनी चाहिए, क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ मेंटेन रहे और साथ में हीयरिंग बहुत सही रहे. क्यों सर?
Yes. Theme of this conference is hearing. How to prevent hearing loss. Keep your hearing up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. ओके, थैंक यू
थैंक यू डॉक्टर बघेल.
सर, नमस्कार.
नमस्ते. ठीक है भाई.